Hello and welcome. Now in this video we are gonna learn the most important thing in development in general, okay, which is the checking, okay, or the validation. Now guys, we took a lot of stuff. We learned how to create a program that take the name of the user and enter print it. So what if the user does not enter anything? Okay, so in this video we are going to learn about the validation, and we are going to use the if statement. Now the if statement, it's just simply, it's just an if statement or a tool, or think of it as like a tool that we use it to check or to filter. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a variable, let's name it, for example, any name. I'm gonna make of it, the name should be int. I'm gonna make it int to be 10. Okay, here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna type if name, okay, it's equal to 10. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna print, should be able to print the your age, or whatever your age is, plus 10, or the variable. Okay, so as you can see guys, it's really simple. So we check for something. Here we type if, then open this and put your condition inside it. Okay, for example, if something is equal to something, we use the double equal to check, but the one to assign a value. This is the difference between the two and the one. Okay, the one for assign a value, the two for check. Okay, so if the name is equal to 10, then print this statement. So let's go ahead and run it, and let's see what we are gonna get. Of course, it's really simple. We are gonna get your age is 10. Okay, what if we change the value here to be, let's say, 5? I'm gonna run the application once again. Okay, and let's see what we are gonna get from this program. So as you can see, we are get nothing because this is false. Okay, the name, it's not equal to the name is not equal to 10. Okay, it's equal to 5. That's why we are not gonna get anything. Okay, there is another thing, which is the else if. Okay, the else if, and I'm gonna tell you what does all these. Else name, it's equal to 5, then what we are gonna do, we are just gonna duplicate this number, and yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and run it. As you can see, I'm gonna explain in a second what does all this stuff mean. Okay, so as you can see guys, we get your age is 5. Now how it's work? So first of all, our program will get executed, and here, once it's come to here we're checking for if name. It's if name, that means this variable which hold the value of 5, it's equal to 10, then this code here inside this will get executed. Of course, this we are printing, but it's not true. This conditional is false. Okay, that's why it will pass this and come to this else if. That means if this is false, then come here. Okay, we are checking using the else if name, it's equal to 5. It will check for this. Yeah, it's true because our variable is equal to 5. Then it will get the code that lives. Okay, we forgot to. Yeah, the code that's the code that will here will get executed. Okay, now guys, there are another thing, which is the else. Okay, the else itself. Okay, the else statement, I'm gonna, okay, maybe we need to move it here. I'm gonna type the else statement. Okay, and the else statement, what it's gonna do, guys, here the program will check first of all for the if, then the second will check for the else if, and if both of these false, will take the code that we are gonna write it right here and will make execute it. Okay, so to understand it like this, first of all the program will get executed, it will search for the if statement and it will check for it. If it's true, then this code will get executed and all the cases will be ignored. Okay, but if it's false, it will come here, it will check for the else if statement. If it's true, then this code will get executed. If it's not, then it will search for the else, which is the default case. Okay, and if any cases of these will get executed, that means the others will be ignored. Okay, so once again, let's go ahead and remove all the stuff that we have. Okay, now once again, let's go ahead and rewrite everything. So I'm gonna create a variable for time, it's equal to 10. Okay, here what I'm gonna do, let me close this window. I'm gonna check first of all if time it's equal to 5, then oops, I'm gonna open this and I put my code right here. Okay, in general we are gonna print something. Okay, and if it's not the case, we are gonna use the else if statement. Okay, and if time it's equal to 6, then do this thing for me. Okay, and if it's not the case, of course we have the else statement. Okay, so just make sure, guys, to know the syntax. Okay, I do not care about all these variables and the print statement, but my point here is to make sure that you understand the syntax, because if the if else and the else if statements will be very handy once we come with Android Studio. Just make sure that you remember the syntax. Okay, for example, this, our conditional goes here and our code goes here, our conditional goes here and our code right here, but the else we do not have any thing to check for it. This will be by default, so we just put our code right here directly. Okay, so guys, your task for this video, go ahead, guys, and put all the stuff that you have learned so far. For example, the variables, the read line statement or the function or print function, the if statement, the math operators, and make your own programs, even if it's very simple. But just make sure, guys, that your programs maybe will be bigger. For example, 20 line of code. Okay, something like this. I want you guys to be more professional with working with big files. Okay, my point is right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. That was our lesson about the if else statement. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you soon.